Hello friends, it's Anett again. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm using Hip Kit Club March kits. My assignment for today was to create a sketch base layout. My base was paper number 6 from Pink Paisley Bloom Street collection. This is a wonderful teal colored paper. I flipped the sketch, and for the circles I used 3 wreath cut files. These are free to download for monthly subscribers. These are my designs, but I scaled them down so 3 of them fits in one row. I was going through the Pebbles ephemera and I found these lovely circle elements, exactly the right size, so it fits in the middle of the circles. The third, with the flowers, I fussy cut from a Project Life card. I use foam adhesive to adhere them and creating some dimension. I must tell you that I planned this layout the evening before I filmed it, but it was dark and I don't like to film with lights on, only with natural light. So that's why this page came together so easily, because I planned it before. The wreath cut file is scaled down. It is much smaller than I designed. If you want to scale down a cut file and cut so delicate lines, then always use a good blade and a not too old mat. And in these cases I always do a double cut and I let it cut really slow, so on speed 3 or so. I used a lovely photo of my daughter. Actually, I used this photo several times, so this is not the first time I use it because I love it so much. She has long straight hair, no curls at all, but sometimes we curl it, and this time she looked so gorgeous with her curls. I made some layers under the photo, really simple. Sometimes I have trouble using big ephemera, big flower ephemera, and most of the time I cut it in half and tuck it under something, or I fussy cut the flowers from it, and this time I did this too. So I fussy cut all the little flowers and the bigger flowers and the leaves, and this way I can layer them. I have an old Martha Stewart bow punch, and this punch I use really often. I created several bows with it, and I'm planning to use them all on this layout. I started layering the flowers and the leaves. Sometimes I use foam adhesive, other times I don't, I just glue it on the paper. But most of the time I use foam adhesives and I curl up the edges, creating more dimension and more texture. Now I'm watering down a little acrylic paint and making white splatters. I think this is the best way to do white splatters. I decided to make a big title, a long title, using Amy Tangerine alphas. These alphas are just beautiful and the right size to use longer sentiments or longer titles for your layout. I'm also adding the rest of the bows and look for more ephemera to add. The layout is almost ready. Off camera, I added a white frame to the layout and went through with my sewing machine on the edges. It creates more texture to the layout. I also use glossy accents on the little flowers and on the little hearts, and when they dry, they look like little enamel stickers. I love this effect too. Be sure to check HipKit Club shop. I'm gonna link everything below I used. There are also free cut files regularly, so don't miss them. Make sure to check the HipKit Club group too, because the design team brings day-to-day wonderful inspiration for you. Please let me know if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to answer that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notification when we upload more videos. I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!